Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all of the books that I plan on reading in the month of August. So I've finally broken down my TBR and finished all the books that have been there for a while now, so I'm very happy about that. So I get to start reading some of the books that I've been really excited about that are somewhat recent purchases that I got like kind of towards the end of 2017. So I'm really excited about that. So I have 4 books here and then 1 audiobook, so this kind of has a good compilation. It's mostly historical fiction, 1 fantasy, or 2 fantasies actually, and then 1 kind of non-fiction read, so it's kind of a good diversity month as well. So I also have a book club pick going on if you want to go and check that out for July and August, and I'll link that up in the cards and down below if you want to go check that out. And I also did kind of a July compilation vlog on my vlog channel, so you can go and subscribe to that and check that video out. That would make my day. Give it a thumbs up and say that, you know, I don't know, leave some fun comments on there. I always like responding to comments. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to start out with this one because it is a new release for August. I think it comes out August 7th, and I'm really excited for it. And it is Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, and it is a spin-off series to the Kiss of Deception series. It takes place in the same world, but I haven't read any other details about it. I know I'm just really excited about it, and I want to kind of go into it blind, not knowing too much about it. So I'm really excited. I love the Kiss of Deception series. It's probably one of my favorite YA fantasy series. I'm very picky about that, but this is probably one of my favorites, and so I'm really excited to see what this book is about, because when I saw it was being released, I didn't even read the synopsis. I just saw the title, saw it was going to be within that same world, so I'm really excited about that. So definitely when it comes in, I pre-ordered it right away, so hopefully I'll be able to read it. I might do a reading vlog for this one, so keep your eyes peeled for that, because I think that will be fun, like how I do my reading vlogs on the weekend. So this book might be featured in that one, which was what I was thinking. So I don't know, I'm just really excited for it, and so all that fun stuff. And this is the audiobook that I will be listening to this month, because I do have to do quite a bit of driving for work, so this kind of is something to look forward to when I'm coming home. And this is a book my brother gave me for my birthday. My birthday and Christmas are like within a couple weeks of each other, so they get mixed up. But he got me The Magicians by Lev Grossman, and this is a book that I've heard a lot of polarizing things. Either people love it or they hate it, so I'm interested to see where I stand on this, because it's been kind of related to Harry Potter, but it follows a protagonist that isn't very likable, kind of like a Malfoy character. And I do like kind of the bad characters like that, so we'll see. So I got it from the audiobook from the library, so we'll see how I feel about that. But I don't even want to know too much about the plot in here as well, so I'm sure you've heard about this. But yeah, I'll be interested to see where I stand on this, and if this is a new series that I would like to kind of continue with. So this is one that I'm really excited about, and I did a reading vlog for the first book back in either January and February. If I find it, I'll link it up in the cards when I was reading this one. And so this is the sequel to it, and it is Homo Deus, A Brief History of Tomorrow by Yuval Noah Harari. And so his first book was Homo Sapiens, which was describing how our ancestors, like the genus Homo, evolved into what we are today. And so this is looking at where humans are going in the future, where he thinks we're going to be going. So I think this is really interesting, because it says like the back I think is really interesting. So it goes, war is obsolete, you are more likely to commit suicide than be killed in conflict, famine is disappearing, you are more at risk of obesity than starvation, death is just a technical problem, equality is out but immortality is in. What does our future hold? This is the next stage of human evolution. So I think will be really interesting, and I double majored during my undergrad, and one of them was for anthropology, so this is like right up my alley. The anthro nerd in me really loves it, because I did all the human evolution, all that stuff, and I loved it. So this book I think will be really interesting, and I think it will be more, I don't know, I did have some nitpicky things with this one, so I'll be interested to see how I feel about his sequel and if I like this one more. So definitely excited for this one. So these next two are historical fiction ones, and obviously they're World War II based, of course. So these two have been ones that one I purchased recently, and then the other one I got for Christmas back in 2017. And so this one, it was one that I got for Christmas, and it was The Alice Network by Quinn. And so I'm really excited to pick this one up. I'm really looking forward to this one. And so basically what I get from it is like it's a spy network that crosses basically from like World War II to World War I. So it says, in the chaotic aftermath of World War II, American college student Charlie St. Clair is pregnant, unmarried, on the verge of being thrown out of her very proper family. She's also nursing a desperate hope that her beloved cousin Rose, who disappeared in Nazi-occupied France during the war, might still be alive. So when Charlie's parents banish her to Europe to have her little problem taken care of, Charlie breaks free and heads to London, determined to find out what happened to her cousin she loves like a sister. A year into the Great War, Eve Gardner burns to join the fight against the Germans and unexpectedly gets her chance when she's recruited to work as a spy. Sent into enemy-occupied France, she's trained by the memorizing Lily, codename Alice, the queen of spies, who manages a vast network of secret agents right under the enemy's nose. 30 years later, haunted by the betrayal that ultimately tore apart the Alice Network, Eve spends her days drunk and secluded in her crumbling London house. That is until a young American barges in, uttering a name Eve hasn't heard in decades, and launches them both on a mission to find the truth, no matter where it leads. So I'm really excited for this one. My aunt read this, and she really liked it, and also my friend is reading this one as well, so she's really liking it so far. So I'm really excited for this one, and I'm a big World War II junkie, so I'm really excited. I've been on a World War II like historical fiction kick, so this is like right up my alley right now. And lastly, this is one that I really want to read because there was a movie coming out, and I think it was released in the UK, but it hasn't been released in America, and I think they're making it like a Netflix movie for like America for some reason, and I really want to see that. So I want to make sure that I've read the book before it comes out, because I know it's coming out on DVD in August in the UK, but I don't know what their plans are in America, so I want to be prepared when that comes around. And it is, I can't say this name, the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society, which is quite a mouthful, but this is a movie that stars quite a lot of people from Downton Abbey, so I'm really excited about that, and it looks like it'd be a fun movie. So it's basically talking about, so it says, January 1946. Writer Juliet Ashton receives a letter from a stranger, a founding member of the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society, and so begins a remarkable tale of the islands of Guernsey during the German occupation, and of a society as extraordinary as its name. So I think I like how vague it is in the description of it, so I really want to go into this not knowing too much. I do have a general sense just by watching the trailer for the movie, but I don't know, I think this one will be interesting, and it has really good reviews, so I'm really excited about that. And like I said, I want to be prepared for when the movie comes out, whenever it is. If I can find it on DVD on Amazon, I would totally get it, but we'll see if it comes to American Netflix. But yeah, I think this one will be interesting, and it's quite a small book. It's under 300 pages, so yeah, like it's 274, so it's quite a small book, so I definitely will be able to fly through this, I know, and I don't know, I'm really excited for this one. That's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what some books you are planning on reading this month, and if you've read any of these, what your thoughts and opinions are, and all of that fun stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.